Hey friends, welcome back to Homeschool-ology. If you're new from the playlist, welcome. My name is Niki. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4, currently 7th grade, 3rd grade, and then a 5 and 3-year-old doing a combined pre-K level. But next year we will have an 8th grader, a 4th grader, an officially registered kindergartner, and a preschooler as well. So normally I wouldn't say doing school for preschoolers. We've always done, learning through play and things like that, but she is super eager to learn. So she is along for the ride, learning what she can learn. So today's video is another collaboration with Shauna at Homegrown Homeschool and Davene at Calm in the Chaos Homeschool. And today is the last video in our series of curriculum reveals. So today's video is all about electives. And so let's dive in. Okay, so we don't do electives in like what I think of electives in that sense of the word. Basically, our electives are kind of like our family subjects, kind of what we do beyond math, history, science, and language arts. So today I'm going to be talking mostly about like our family subjects. I do have one that my oldest daughter will be doing that is a true elective, so I'll share about that as well. So first up, let's talk about music. So if you've been around the last few weeks, we have been talking about this. You will know that we are going to use woven melodies. So I have given a look inside of this program in one of my former videos, so I will link it here and down in the description for you guys. But basically, it's a 36-week program, and it covers each of the different individual, each of the individual instruments over the course of the 36 weeks. And then each instrument has like a music videos of people playing the instrument, and each thing in here has like a highlighted composer or musician that they are going to go over, and it's just so beautiful. Like the art is so beautiful in here, and so we're really excited to use this. And then so that's for music. And then art, I keep waffling back and forth, so I know this is supposed to be a reveal video. I cannot talk today, I'm sorry guys, but I still haven't decided on art, and that's okay because we still have time. We don't start until August, so we still have plenty of time. But I'm between layers of learnings art because it's based on history, and since we're doing like a big history science thing this year, I feel like that would be such a great fit because it would go along with what we are doing, and I feel like that would make us get to it more. But I've heard such great things about High Gatsby. Have I Got a Story for You? And it's video lessons with activities, and that's just like right up my kids' alley. And I think that they would absolutely love that. So I'm also, a little torn between the two. What's holding me back from the High Gatsby is that it is so expensive. And so I'm like, maybe, I don't know. I keep going back and forth on those. So that is where I'm at with art. But we will definitely be doing art and music. And then lastly, we are going to be doing like some classic literature as a family. So I really want, my oldest is going into 8th grade and my youngest is in preschool. And so that's really quite the gap, and so this is kind of going to probably be our last opportunity to get in, or our only opportunity to get in some family style learning. So I really want to take advantage of that this year, and so we are going to use the Peter Rabbit library, and then the Winnie the Pooh, I think there's 2 books, and so we are going to use both of these to read together as a family and do some activities on. For Peter Rabbit, I'll put in a little screen roll here, but I've already talked about all of this in a former video, but I think we're going to use something I found on Etsy to use with my littler kids, and then I'm just going to I'm sorry, there is a hair. so as I was saying, I found something on Etsy I'm going to use with the littler kids, and then I'm just going to kind of beef it up for my older kids. And then for Winnie the Pooh, I found the Brave Writer has a dart level guide, and so I'm going to use that, and then some items I found on Creative Fabrica for my younger kiddos. So that is my plan for that. And these 4 things I'm gonna do on kind of a loop. So we'll do maybe like one book from the Peter Rabbit, and then maybe we'll do a couple a week or 2 or 3 on music, and then we'll go and do a Winnie the Pooh, and then go back and do a few more on music, and then go back to Peter Rabbit, and just kind of like cycle them in like that, so that it'll be just like one thing we're doing each, I don't even know if it's going to be each day, each week at least. And then that is kind of going to be our structure for that. And then art will either be tied in with history and science, or it will be something that we do once a week. One last one is my daughter is going to be doing a digital art class. My 8th grader is going to be doing a digital art class online with Florida Virtual School. That is a requirement now of graduating high school. And while Florida, that doesn't mean it's a requirement for high schoolers. We are trying to kind of go along with what the requirements are for graduating high school for public school students here in Florida, just because I want her to be able to go to college if she so chooses. So having an online class is one of the things that is a requirement. So I want her to do it now when she's a middle schooler, before before she's a high schooler, and it actually counts. So she's going to be trying a digital art virtual class, and I think she's going to be really enjoy that. So that is for my 8th grader. That is kind of where I'm at. That is kind of my plan so far. Like I said, I'm not quite done with this area. This is the area that I always do last, and I always kind of decide on last because, language arts and math and history and science are kind of important here for us. So that's what I tend to do first, and this is kind of what I get to last. So I'm still in the deciding processes of that. So if you have used either the Layers in Learning Art or the High Gatsby, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on those, and I hope you found this helpful. Thank you again to Shauna and Davene for hosting another great collab series. This has been a lot of fun, and I hope you would comment down below, what are you planning on using for your electives this coming year? While you're down there, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, ring that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget, you can always head on over to Instagram and chat with me over there. And I think that is it for me today, guys. So I hope you'll come back and chat with me again real soon, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.